And chat, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to The Wolf Among Us, which we are almost certainly completing today. Hang on, do I have it on the right? Ears. Hang on. Yes, I do. Okay, good. Can I trouble you to recap the last 30 minutes or so? Well, Tweedledee and Tweedledum okay, we caught Crane trying to get the prostitutes at the Pudding and Pie to give him information and clear his name. We took him in. On our way out, Tweedledee, Tweedledum, and Bloody Mary ambushed us, kicked the shit out of Bigby, and took Crane. And that's about where the chapter ended. Today we're doing chapters 4 and 5. Well, unless chapter 4 is like 4 hours long, but we're gonna finish today, almost certainly. And we shall see.
If you can't afford to look human, you're going to the farm. It's as simple as that.
Do you have any idea how much it costs to have an entire family in glamour?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Crane must have taken a shard with him. The open arms.
Enjoy your stay.
Thanks, Bigby. And thanks for covering for me last time, too.
Bigby? How could you do this to me? I guess I finally see you for who you are! Tell me who did it! Just tell me who did it! I know you know!
I don't think he did it.
What?
Look at him. Do you really think this man murdered these women?
Well, thank God. We don't have any boobs we need to censor in the YouTube upload, and we don't need to delete the Twitch VOD. Unless there's more boobs in chapters 4 and 5.
It was a good show, but, you know.
Just take him, okay? Take Crane.
Well, this is going to be a beautiful...
Ooh, I forgot about the broken arm. Oh!
Out with the old, in with the new. Long live the queen. See you around.
Nightmare.
Hollow point bullets are a nasty business. The silver slug deformed and shredded on impact.
Ooh.
He'll be okay, though. He'll be okay?
His internal organs are positively riddled. If I don't extract every single scrap of silver, he's liable to suffer some long-term toxicosis.
Maybe put him under for that.
Easy there. Try not to move.
Bigby.
Ooh, that hasn't healed yet.
Keep bleeding this way, old boy. I figured I'd be done before you were conscious, but there's little I can do for the pain.
My arm.
Yes, very ugly, but not life-threatening. I can't say the same for these bullets peppered throughout your vital organs.
Oh!
Doctor!
Look, I'm a bit engaged saving his life at the moment, but if the fractured extremity concerns him that much, he can set it himself.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, this is gonna be ugly. Oh, this is graphic. Eyes transfixed.
Not bad. That'll do, I suppose. He's lucky to be alive. And he won't be next time if he keeps going like this. He didn't listen to me before. Maybe he'll listen to you.
I don't know about that.
Well, he should. There are limits to what even I can do.
This is the job.
Quiet. Just relax.
Rummaging around in your guts, Bigby.
Excuse me, Miss White, but perhaps it'd be better if you gave me a few minutes to finish with him.
I think I should stay, at least until he's out of the woods.
I appreciate the concern.
Bigby couldn't be in better hands, and I need the space to work, so if you wouldn't mind.
Don't worry, Snow. I'll be okay.
We'll be done in a moment. Just please, give us the time.
Hey, Doc, how much longer?
Colin, leave him be.
It's finished when it's finished.
'Cause I once watched a vet sew a turtle together in 10 minutes flat.
Colin, you're not even supposed to be here right now.
Let him stay.
Oh, really? Where am I supposed to be? I'm here to take care of my friend.
Hey, he does
Wait,
think
what? You're who?
I'm his friend.
Please not distract the doctor while he has my chest cut open.
Yes, that would be helpful. There. All done.
Great.
This isn't a habit you should keep to. Having visits with me. And, well, this time was no joke.
Where do the bandages come
Eat
from?
as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Well, that's troublesome.
Miss White. He'll be fine for light duty, if he can figure out what that means.
He knows what it means. It's just been an unusual couple of days.
I know, but please, don't give him the excuse. His body will eventually give out. Take care of him.
She's gonna need new clothes.
I will. He'll need rest, I assume.
Sleep mostly. Just keep watch, and make sure he doesn't get into further altercations.
Snow has enough to deal with, Swinehart. I can take care of myself.
Clearly. Anyways, guard against, as they say. Miss White, Sheriff, Colin.
Swiney.
Not a fan of the Three Little Pigs, Swinehart?
So, how do you, feel?
Like shit.
It's Bigby, Snow. He'll be okay. Hell, I seen him take worse.
How do you think I feel? Like shit.
You should see how you look.
I'm glad you're not dead. You stopped breathing, you know, when you passed out or died, I guess. It kind of scared the hell out of me. I've never seen you like that. And when Swinehart arrived, you know him, he's never worried. And even he thought you were... I don't know. It was just awful.
And pretty hard to kill.
Thank God.
Yeah, you were really fucked up, man. You look like when you take an action
We're
figure
having a
and
moment,
swing
Colin.
the wrong way.
Colin...
I'm just saying, I was worried about him is all. The guy hasn't had a night's rest in days.
We'll all get some rest when this whole thing is done.
What whole thing? What's even happening out there? I mean, do you guys have like a plan or something? And who should I be asking? Should I be worried about the Crooked Man taking over? Or is Crane still the thing?
The Crooked Man, Bloody Mary, the Tweedles. This is bigger than what I thought it was.
Yeah. The Crooked Man came out of the shadows for a reason. For him to attack us so blatantly like that. He either feels invincible or desperate.
What can he feel desperate
those are my
about?
two options. I don't think I'd pick desperate.
What do you mean?
You traded Crane to save Bigby. I'm just saying, that's not exactly something you do when you're playing with house money.
So he called my bluff. It's not like I'm gonna let Bloody Mary just murder. It was a split-second decision, and I don't care how it looked.
Yeah, thanks, Snow. For all
Wow, the
that.
battery life in my PS5 controller is not great.
Thanks? You're not pissed that Crane's flown the coop? Or that the Crooked Man thinks he's got Snow under his thumb?
We're all mad about it, Colin. But it's not like we had a strong choice in the matter.
What else could Snow do? If she didn't hand him over, my ass would be down the witching well. And Crane still would have been taken.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
All I care about right now is... just what does the Crooked Man want out of this?
Yeah, we haven't had much
I
info
thought
on
he
the
was
Crooked
just
Man.
Loan shark. But clearly, he's operating in other circles. It can't just be about Crane, right? Getting him out of town? Is this all about the murders? Crane can't be useful to him anymore. So what could this have to do with Faith and Lily?
This is about those girls. And it'll always be about those girls. Nothing will change that.
We'll see. The Crooked Man declared war against us last night. At least that's what I thought. when it
No, I
happened.
think you're right.
But now I see this war has been going on for years. We just haven't noticed it because our way of doing things is broken.
You're right there.
We need to do things the right way.
What does that mean, the right way?
What do you think I mean?
I don't know, but it suspiciously sounds like your way. Bigby's the one on the front lines. You can't give him a leash. He doesn't work that way.
Yeah, wait, what do you mean? What is this right way?
We haven't been doing a good job. You and I. So, starting now, we do everything cut and dried. By the book, straight as an arrow.
Pure as driven snow.
I'm not saying I'm the arbiter of...
Sure you're not.
This town has enough monsters. What happened last night, what you turned into, it can't happen again.
We need monsters. To fight monsters.
Colin, if I really believed that we needed him to lose his flippin' mind at a moment's notice...
It's an
that
R-rated
would
game,
mean I'd
Snow. You
lost
could
all
say
faith
fuck.
in our ability to help this town. Just let that side of you be done, okay?
I'm sure from your vantage point, it's extraordinarily easy to judge me.
Bigby.
But you sit behind a desk all day. And only tonight did you see what it's like to be pushed into a corner all
Okay,
the
this
time
was a bit
just
more
to
hostile than I
do
intended
the
it to
job.
be.
You think I don't know what it's like to have my life in danger? To not be pushed to do things? I know what it's like. And I know what it's like to lie to yourself. To justify what you've done. So don't talk to me like I'm other people. Look, Bigby, I care about how this is done just as much as I care about it getting done.
So for that, you want to give him a handicap? Like the bad guys will worry if shit gets sloppy. Everybody wants Bigby to smile and shave and take a shower now and then. Hell, I'm practically the president of the Bigby Don't Be Such a Dick Club. But this is the wrong fucking time to put shackles on him.
Relax, Colin. I can speak for myself.
Man, he really does think of Bigby as a friend.
He'll get the job done. Just let him do it.
I'm going to let you do it, okay? It's just that now that I'm deputy mayor, I need your respect. And this situation has to end.
What situation?
All unglamored fables starting today have to go and stay at the
Oh,
farm.
Oh,
give me
for
a
fuck's
fucking
sake.
break. Are you gonna let her talk to me like that?
It's been the rule for a reason, Colin. And Bigby knows it's for the best of the town. It keeps everybody out of trouble.
And what if a Monday does see me, huh? I'm a pig, not a mouse with a hat and a cane.
Look, everyone just calm down, all right?
I'm perfectly calm.
I'm not. Tell me right now, what's it gonna be,
Ah,
Bigby?
shit.
Wolf's residence.
That's rude.
Oh, Buffkin, what is it?
Bluebeard's in charge
Okay,
now, huh?
I'll let him know. Thanks. Guess who's waiting in your office right now? Nerissa.
Nerissa?
That broad from the puddin' and pie?
Yes. Apparently, she told Buffkin that she has something she needs to talk to you about. But that she'll only tell you.
Is she going to be able to get
What do
around
you
the
think that could
enchantment
be?
on her?
Bigby's got an admirer. You always do well with the, disenfranchised.
She knows something. She's helped me a little with the case. Maybe she has something else.
Maybe she does. I should get back to the business office. I've left Buffkin alone for too long taking calls. And I should probably change out of these.
Yeah, probably.
Consider the discussion tabled, but not over. Let me know when you're done with Nerissa.
Aye, aye, Captain. She's a piece of work. Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you? I mean, she seemed real serious about it, but I can still hang out here, right?
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you. Don't worry about it.
Thanks, Bigby.
Chose friendship over the rules. Uh-oh. Every choice I make has so many consequences. Oh, the dark circles are around my eyes. I really like that Colin thinks of Bigby as an actual friend. Bigby walking against the flow. Episode 4, In Sheep's Clothing.
Hi, Sheriff.
Hi, Nerissa.
Colin's right, he's just a pig. As long as he isn't talking outside of the woodlands, all
Have a
Mondays are
seat.
going to see is that some guy owns a pig, which is not that weird in New York. Fair enough.
Are you okay?
No.
You didn't look good last night. I wasn't sure you'd be, around.
Don't be fooled by this. I didn't get the worst of it.
Oh, yeah, real convincing, Bigby.
Huff and Puffs. Not many people smoke those. Thanks.
So what is it you wanted to talk to me about? I know what you did for me, sending me to the open arms. And I think you want to help me again.
There's not a lot that I can talk about. You know that.
So that spell Crane was trying to break. It's not just while you're at work, huh?
What I mean is, I don't want to waste your time, but I don't want you wasting your own time either.
What's that mean?
Back in the dressing room, at the pudding and pie, I told you what I was looking for, and you found a way to tell me. You sent me to the open arms. Maybe that'll work again?
You can try. I just... Go ahead. It might work.
You're here because the crooked man just sent Crane to the bottom of my list of worries. And you have something you want to say about that, right?
These lips are sealed.
Damn.
If I could answer you just like that, I wouldn't have had to make that appointment with you.
No, I guess not.
Sometimes we have to find our way through life on our own, grasping and fumbling in the dark.
Man, fuck Georgie.
I used to have friends to help me find my way, but now they're gone, and I don't know what to do.
Are you trying to say something about Faith and Lily?
What I'm saying is friends matter, and I don't have any left. So I hope you're looking after yours.
Just did.
Are you? Look around you.
Who are you talking about? Are my friends in danger?
I'm sorry. I thought I could do this. I need you to know I want to help, but...
It's okay. Take your time.
God, fuck Georgie.
I'm sorry if I'm wasting your time. I thought I knew how to say it.
Ribbons. Faith wore one too.
Do you like it? Do you?
It's not how it looks that concerns me. It's what it
Yeah,
does.
as soon as he
That's
said
why you
ribbons.
can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
Am I gonna reach across the desk and take it off?
That spell Crane talked about. Is there any way to break it? Is there something I can do about it?
No! These lips are sealed!
What?
You can't! Just stay back!
Is it gonna hurt her if the spell breaks?
You can't do that!
Slow down. It's all right. I'm not gonna do anything.
Please, don't.
Okay.
I wonder what happens to her if it comes off.
So the ribbons, if you take them off.
Ooh.
I don't know how, but I'm going to fix this. If you could just point me in the right direction, I swear I will fix this.
If anyone finds out I came here...
That's probably Snow.
Uh-oh, it's probably not Snow.
Listen, Sheriff. Can you keep this conversation between us? I could be in a lot of... trouble. I shouldn't be talking to you.
What are you worried about?
Just... please don't say anything.
Ooh.
Sorry, I just need to talk to the sheriff for a moment. Please excuse us.
1 minute.
I might have a new lead for you, but I don't know how solid it is.
Spill it.
Beauty and Beast called the office just now. They said they wanted to talk to you about something. I wonder if they've heard about Crane.
Thank you for listening, Sheriff. You should go on to your next business. I don't think you'll be wasting your time.
Wait, you don't have to go.
Oh, man. That is fucked up. Fuck Georgie.
That was... abrupt?
It's one way to send a message.
What did she tell you? I didn't mean to rush her out. Did you get anything from her?
She couldn't really say anything. The magic that Crane was talking about, it's in the ribbon.
And you can't take the ribbon off, or...
It's how Faith and Lily died.
Oh, shit! Really?
Okay,
That's
then.
how Faith and
Good
Lily
work.
died? I hadn't put that together.
So, about Beauty and Beast, do you think there's something to it? Is this the right place to look? What could they know about the Crooked Man? Or do you think they just heard about last night?
That's what Nerissa was doing, telling us to go there. I think she made it as clear as she could have.
Don't
Beauty came to me
drop
a
your
while
cigarette
ago.
inside!
She was looking for financial assistance. I told her there was nothing I could do, and she said that meant she'd have to go somewhere else. Bigby, you don't think she meant that she was going to go to the Crooked Man, do you?
That would explain why they called.
We need to solve this before something else happens. Who knows what? I have other matters to attend to.
Hang on. That's my doctor's office. Sorry about that.
And you didn't want to tell me what you were into
With
either.
good reason. Look what happened.
So that's back on me now. I thought we agreed that was settled.
You said it was settled. That doesn't mean I have to agree to it.
And when were you going to tell me? Or were you just going to keep that a secret?
Oh,
too?
they're having a rough
You know what
time.
it was. You know what was going on, Beast. I had to get a job, and you wouldn't have it. Don't make it into something it wasn't.
It's the principle of it.
Don't act like you weren't keeping secrets, too.
If you're going to bring up ancient history, I don't have to stand here and listen to it.
Fine. Go off in a huff. I'm through talking anyway.
The only reason there isn't just a pile of cigarette butts around
Oh.
Bigby's door is that Flycatcher's a great
What do
janitor.
you want? Well, you're just going around knocking on doors?
You called, right? Or, was it Beauty?
Why would I call you?
Listen, I've had a shitty
Do you
night,
think you're the only one?
and I really don't want to deal with the runaround. Snow said you called and wanted to talk to me.
Well, I didn't call. Must have been Beauty. She's been surprising me a lot lately.
Can I?
So have you, Bigby. Yet, with all the sneaking around and secrets, somehow I'm still the bad guy in this. I've had to hear about it all night long from her.
Well, you're not going to hear about it from me.
Who is it? Who's there?
Are you gonna let me in or what?
It's your pal, Bigby.
Hi, Bigby. Please excuse us for just a minute. Can I talk to you in private?
Yes, let's.
I guess I really do have the smallest apartment in the woods.
This is a nice place.
Tell you're going to make a problem out of this.
What's he doing here? We don't need to bring him into this.
Beast?
I just don't think we can trust him. Not after the way he went behind my back. And then you run and call him again?
Well, I trust him.
Of course you do. He was keeping secrets for you.
It was one little thing.
Talk about living in the past.
This is a nice place.
Or do you want to try to sort this out?
All I'm saying is we can handle this on our own. You didn't have to bring him here.
We're out of money.
Don't knock it over, Bigby.
That's why I called. We'll finish this later, but we need to talk to Bigby.
Fine. If you want to talk...
I'm not going to interrupt them.
Sorry, it's been a long night.
Yeah, you know what they say. Centuries of marriage come with centuries of baggage.
I gotta say, your place, it looks, expensive.
What do you mean by that?
Beast!
No, really, I want to know. What are you trying to say, huh? Did you come to give us decorating tips?
Nothing. It's a nice place you got here.
Thanks, but that's really not why I called.
Snow told me you went to her for some financial help. Did you end up going to the Crooked Man?
I didn't know what else to do, so...
We should deal with this on our own. Bigby's just going to complicate
I
things.
called him here, and I want to see if he can help us out.
Great.
Why are you being like this?
I'm just trying to do what's best for us. That's all I ever do.
Well, what kind of trouble are you in? Either it's the money, or it's something else.
I gotta know one thing first. What if we did have something to say about the Crooked Man? What if we talk, and you don't get him? And all this comes back on us? We'd be risking a lot. We've seen what happens when you cross the Crooked Man, and I don't know if it's worth it. If you
what
can't
do I
give
say?
us certain assurances.
We're just looking for a little peace of mind in this.
I can protect you, but only if you tell me what I need to know. And that means details. No more stonewalling.
Oh, we're definitely
We
not
aren't.
going to be able to protect them, are we?
Just tell me what's going on here.
Look, we're used to a certain kind of lifestyle, okay? We couldn't just give that up.
We never meant for it to get like this. It's just that we had nowhere else to turn.
Oh, that's
and
disappointing.
got in over our heads.
I'm disappointed in
There's
you
not
too.
a lot of work out there. Who would we be if we just lived like...
Hi there, you've reached Beauty.
And Beast.
And we're out doing something fabulous.
Let me just,
A day at the beach?
Skiing the slopes?
Hey,
And we can't
We're
come
not
to the
done
phone right now,
I should-
so leave a message at the beep and we'll get back to you as soon as... humanly possible.
It's an old phone. It is the 70s.
That fucking message. I'm gonna come down there and bash your heads in with that machine if I have to call again and hear that fucking message one more time. I've been doing this long enough to know that if you had the cash, you'd have paid by now. So consider yourselves out of warnings. It's time to start thinking about how else you can settle this.
who is that?
The Crooked Man's gonna get his, one way or another.
All I care about is, how can I find the Crooked Man? Who do I talk to? Where do I go?
Rich people.
The Lucky Pawn. That's where I borrowed
Lucky
the money.
Pawn. I remember that place.
The Crooked Man's behind that place. I'd overheard people talking to Jersey about loans before. So, when I needed money, that's where I went. I didn't know what to do.
Wait, who do you deal with?
Jersey. You know.
The Jersey Devil.
Oh yeah, that slimy prick. I didn't realize he was back on this side of the river.
And those Tweedles were always going in and out. Probably dropping off a loan payment they squeezed out of some poor fable. But never the Crooked Man. Mainly it's just regular fables. I can see now that it was a mistake, but I'm not the only one who goes there, you know. I saw the Woodsman's axe there just the other day. It was in a display case.
Is that how
Yes,
Bloody
he's
Mary
seen
got
hard
it?
Times too. There's a lot of that going around. I can't imagine he has a lot of marketable skills.
Sometimes fables just don't have anywhere else to go.
You could have sold some of your
Bloody
stuff.
Mary must go through there. She had Woody's axe last night. Tried to chop my damn head off with it.
Maybe if you go there, you can sort some things out.
I guess I'll go check out the Lucky Pawn. If I can't track down the Crooked Man there, maybe I can make enough noise that the Crooked Man will come find me.
Hold on, Bigby. Don't go there. Sounds like you're just going to get Beauty in
I won't
trouble.
name drop her.
And... You know that butcher shop, the cut above? It's the place on Tubman Street. Same block as the baker and the candlestick.
Of course.
Well, I've been delivering packages from there for a while. The thing is, it's for the Crooked Man. And I don't think it's meat in the packages. You gotta understand, I needed work.
You have to believe us. We didn't think it would get like this.
Listen to me very carefully. Did you ever deliver to the Crooked Man? Can you give me an address?
No. I delivered to places all over town, but never to the man himself. It never seems to be heading to the same place, but it always comes out of the butcher shop.
I wonder.
How did you get involved with this?
Johann the butcher called. He had a problem with the refrigeration unit one night. But when I finished, it was your pal Mary who showed up to pay me. She said I was reliable. She liked that. And it's the only thing I've been able to pick up, and it's still not enough. I don't want Beauty to have to work, especially not where she was.
It's Mary you deal with? Bloody Mary is there?
No, Johann is the one who hands over the packages, you know, day to day. But I've seen her around there. She gets under my skin, you know. I try to avoid her.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I don't need to tell you what she's
You're
like.
damn right you don't. I don't need a rundown on her reputation. If Mary works out of there, I need to look into it.
I just wanted to provide for Beauty. Give her the kind of life she deserves.
Oh, rich people.
We shouldn't have to live like this. Scraping to get by.
None of us should. We were royalty once. We were accustomed to a certain lifestyle. All we want is to make this place feel a little bit like home. You wouldn't understand, Bigby.
I don't need to understand. It's not my fucking job to understand. My job is to keep Fabletown safe.
So, where are you going?
Ooh, that's a good question.
If this all goes sideways, I'd like to know where it's coming from.
The butcher shop seems like the better lead. Ooh, which do I go to? Ooh. Crooked Man's smuggling something out of the butcher shop, and Bloody Mary shows up there. Do I want to tip my hands to Bloody Mary immediately? Oh wait, Bloody Mary goes to both places. The Lucky Pawn. This is a toughie. This is a tough one. I'm glad I don't have a time limit to think about this. Going to the Lucky Pawn would also let me see a bunch of Easter eggs, but... Ooh. The butcher shop seems like the more solid lead. One of the better decisions in the game, yeah. I'm a little disillusioned with Beauty and the Beast. Like, I didn't realize that they were living so well off and still... and borrowing money to stay like that. Oh, we were royals. We're accustomed to a certain standard of living. And they got themselves in trouble because of it. I think I'm going to go to the butcher shop. Well, I'm not entirely disillusioned with Beauty and the Beast. They are a bright spot of loving couple in this mess of a world. So there's that. But I appreciate it about them. It's a realistic level of shittiness, but not too shitty. Yeah, it doesn't make me hate them or anything. Just like, go like, sigh rich people. I'm going to the butcher shop. Well, no, I want to see what's... I want to see what kind of Easter eggs there are at the Lucky Pawn. But the butcher shop seems like the better lead. This is a tough one. Yeah, they fucked themselves. Beauty, didn't you come from being poor? That was literally 600 plus years ago. I've been rich 99% of my life. Oh. The appeal of the Easter eggs is so high. Alright, actual question. Can I go to both and I'm just picking an order to do them in? Or do I have to pick one? You can go to both, but it changes what you find at them. Oh, because the other one is probably forewarned that I'm coming. This is a really good choice, you're right. Like, this is very difficult. But one of them is going to be forewarned that I'm coming. I'll go to the butcher shop first and the Lucky Pawn after.
I want to know what the Crooked Man is hiding at that butcher shop.
You know, Bigby, once you show up there, word is gonna spread. There may be nothing left for you to see if you go to the Lucky Pawn after.
Well, I guess I'll find out.
Oh, you give me that warning after I make the choice? Come on.
Wait. I don't know what you're planning to do when you find the Crooked Man, but is there any way you could help us out?
What do you mean?
Well, maybe you can make this all just go away.
We would really appreciate it. What do you say?
Can you help us out?
You're asking me to kill him, aren't you? Is that what you think I do?
No, of course not.
I don't know how you'd get that idea. We know that the Crooked Man is dangerous to all of Fabletown.
I'm gonna do my job. Lucky for you, that might just solve your problems anyway.
Oh, thank you, Bigby.
I'm sure you'll do the right thing.
Yeah, what right thing are you aiming at? Don't drop it in here. God damn it, Bigby. Kielbasa. I remember having kielbasa when I was a teenager and loving it. But I haven't had it since.
Huh. Empty. Either he's got a whole lot of customers, or he doesn't have any.
Yeah, this seems like a front.
Right. Not very appetizing.
Is it rotten?
Frozen solid.
Oh, it's frozen.
Who'd want to eat this? Bet that's what Beast was talking about. That logo looks familiar. I've seen this before at Antique Greenleaf's.
Bigby Wolf? That's me.
Well, welcome, Sheriff. What can I get for you? You interested in a particular cut? Let's see. What do we have in stock? Let's see what we got here. Flank steak on special. New York strip. Oh, I can have some wild boar in tomorrow if you like. Sirloin, ribs, roast, tongue. Got some tongue here.
I know Bloody Mary hangs around here. I want to talk to her.
I don't know what you mean.
I wonder if I could have gotten to that package if I'd gone behind the counter.
What you see is what you get. Just meat. You don't find anything else. We just, we do more wholesale and meat packing than walk-up service. I'd like to help you. Really, I would. But there's nothing here.
So you don't mind if I take a look around?
I guess not.
Step aside, then.
Sheriff, Did you hear that?
What?
Oh, he just notified somebody. That was an emergency button.
Go check on that. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Butcher?
I just have to go see.
That was an emergency button.
Shit.
Oh, this is going to be a fight.
I got it covered back here, Sheriff. I'll be right out. Just wait out front. I'll be right there. I've got a bit of a mess back here. Look, can you come back tomorrow, maybe?
Relax, Johan. I just want to talk.
I'm sorry, Sheriff, but you're not supposed to be back here for safety purposes.
Just show me what's going on, Johan.
Come on, damn it.
I'm just doing my job, Johan. What the fuck are you doing?
Is the butcher going to come at me with a cleaver?
They're gonna kill me. Oh God, she is gonna fucking kill me. He's gonna get me killed. Things I do.
Tap him on the shoulder.
Huh?
How you doing?
Please, Bigby. Please don't.
Bigby? What happened to Sheriff?
Please don't kill me, Sheriff.
I'm not going to kill
I don't wanna
you.
die. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
Listen, just calm the fuck down, okay? I just want some answers.
Okay, I'm dead. Either way, they said to me, Johan, you could keep your life and lose your shop, or lose both. What would you do? It was a simple choice to make in the moment. Easy, even when they got you on a hook in the deep freeze.
They? Do you mean Mary? Bloody Mary?
This isn't my shop anymore. That crew took it from me a long time ago.
Crew?
Fuck. The Crooked Man.
Oh, this guy is turbo
Jersey
dead.
Devil, D and Dumb, and that mental case, Bloody Mary. You want to talk about the real butcher? It's her, not me. This is her place. I'm telling you, they muscled in on me, took over my storage and delivery a long time ago. All cause of that heat wave. That summer was even hotter than this one. Oh, I let Mary and those porkers stay cool in the meat locker one day, playing cards, having a great time. I guess they were sizing the place up. Shows what I get for being nice. I'm just a victim in this. I don't know what they do back there. I swear. And I don't want to know.
It's all right. I believe you. Calm down.
I knew this would happen. Didn't know when. But there would... Shh.
Is that music I hear? All right, let's see what's behind there. Yep, that's drugs, all right. Black Forest soil. Oh, who got chained up and butchered?
What is this place?
I told you, Bigby. I don't know. They muscled me out. I swear, I don't know anything more. I haven't been back here when it was like this.
Warning lights.
It's business. It's all I've ever had. I guess that's why I stuck around when they took it.
These lights, Johann. Did you warn them I was here?
I had to.
He did have to.
Come in here making trouble for me. But you only give a shit now because the crooked man stepped on your toes.
They did a lot more than step
Where
on my
were you
toes.
when they took this place from me?
You told me nothing. Back then.
It hasn't been easy for me. You think I want to live with this at my back? I needed help.
Well, I'm here now. I'm gonna sort this all out.
Maybe we should kill the crooked man. Okay. Glamours.
So this is what Beast was delivering. Glamours. Other kinds of magic.
Black Forest soil,
Could be
huh?
dangerous stuff. What are they making here?
I'm just a butcher. You want to talk T-bones? That I can do. This stuff is out of my league.
I believe you.
There are a lot of nasty spells you can make with the right equipment.
Love tincture. Uh-oh. That's gross.
Chains. Who's getting chained up here?
You can't think I'm the only one the crooked man has under his yoke.
There's bloody chains. Anything else in here? What's this? Oh, I should have expected this last. Or not. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I know what the Black Forest is.
These are raw materials for making magic. Auntie Greenleaf and any other rogue witches out there probably get their supplies here. Don't you see what's going on here? With all these raw materials, it looks like he could process them into just about any kind of magic. He's got all he needs. The gear, and slave labor to work it. So these must be the orders.
Oh, hello.
He's got his hooks into everybody, and it's pretty clear how.
Oh yeah? How?
Doing it like this. It's bound to be cheaper than the 13th floor.
This is just horrible. The things that must have gone on here.
It's the pudding and pie girls with the ribbons. Whoever he's got in here in these chains, he's enslaving fables. On my watch. People just don't know the real cost of getting something cheap.
You don't have to tell me.
That fucker Crane knew all about it.
Yeah, what about Crane? If this all... I mean, finding the crooked man is so fucking important, why don't you ask your boss?
Snow.
No, Crane. He said he knows where everybody is. I don't know how, but he's got some way.
Huh?
That's right. It was that creepy magic mirror with the big green head and all. Why don't you just use that? Find the crooked man that way. And leave me alone.
Crane took a piece.
Yeah, with stuff like that mirror, I'm surprised that you ever need to leave the office. Can't you just vaporize?
Vaporize him?
Trouble? Do it right from your living room.
It's fucking broken. Crane shattered the mirror and made off with one of the pieces. He probably still has the shard with him.
Well,
that
if
would have made
they
things
got
too
their
easy.
hands on an important magical item, there's only one place they take
Oh,
it.
where?
The Lucky Pawn.
Oh, God damn
They
it.
probably took Crane there, too.
God damn it.
The Lucky Pawn. If I can find the mirror piece there, I can find the crooked man.
Hey, hold on. Well, I'm real happy you found what you're looking for, Bigby. But what about me? Huh? Do you really think this is gonna be all right? Of all this stuff in here, I do know one thing. That's his icon, his symbol. What kind of a guy uses a torture device as his icon? The kind of guy who isn't going to be understanding about Bigby Wolf showing himself in. So tell me this. What the hell am I supposed to do now? I'm going to have to spend the rest of my short life looking over my shoulder for Bloody Mary. They won't care that I held up my end.
Report to the business office. Tell Snow I sent you there, and we'll figure something out.
At worst, we can keep you there.
Some kind of protection.
Thank you. Thank you, Sheriff.
Don't smoke around the meat. Be real, no one's eating that meat? Yeah, fair.
Jersey, don't give me that shit. What the fuck is the point of having a system if you're just gonna...
my fucking
Jack,
system.
what the fuck is going on?
But you...
I'm,
you're the guy who
just
makes
gonna...
sure-
I'm the guy that keeps shit in order.
you know.
And that's it, Woody. If you love your ex so fucking much, why'd you pawn it in the first fucking place?
Alright, bye,
huh?
Jack.
I didn't pawn it, asshole. It was stolen from my apartment.
You don't want no part of this, pal. You push me one more time, and I will have one hell of a mess on my hands. And I really don't feel like mopping out this room today. So get the fuck out of my sight. Hit the bricks. See you later.
Hey, what's going on here?
What the fucking hell?
Christ. And this fucking guy, too?
Are you kidding me? It was here. It was right fucking here. What did you do with it?
How the fuck do I know?
Listen, you bald little dipshit. You're gonna... You piece of shit.
Back it up, Jersey. You're dealing with me now.
You got here fast. Still looking for whoever killed them hookers? Or are you done chasing your tail?
Where's my axe? Who'd you give it to?
You follow me here all the way from Battery fucking Park just so I can prove to you that your axe isn't here. And you think I'm gonna take another inch of abuse?
Trust me, you do not want to go there.
And what if I do?
Back off, dog. I just want what's mine. My axe.
Am I going to tell him Bloody Mary has it?
But I don't think you got the stones to back it up.
Ooh!
Still a little sore, are we? Why should Mary get all the fun? You ain't so tough. You know what? I'm just gonna handle you myself. Ah! You fucking motherfuckers! Oh, motherfucker!
Oh, ugly.
What the hell are you doing? This is my fucking fight. Not now, dog. You got a lot
Stop
of
calling
nerve.
me that. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Am I going to fight alongside the woodsman? Ooh, nice kick.
Protecting your friend. Too bad you couldn't protect those whores. Go on. Try to stop me.
Oh, L2.
Fucking stay down. There she is.
Uh-oh. Ow. I'm gonna break off his horn. Oh, not the arm!
Hey, assholes. I found her.
Thanks for the save, Woody. Oh, no, he's got the axe now. No.
The magic mirror's missing shard. Where is it? Bloody Mary brought it here, didn't she?
You don't know anything about anything, do you? What do you have? Nothing. That useless bitch Snow White and a broken fucking mirror. No fucking friends. No clue about who was really running
Oh,
this
I've got a
town.
clue now.
Where's the Crooked Man? How can I find him?
You can't find a crooked man. No one can. Oh, the door to his house. It bounces around. Never in one spot. You'll never
That
find
does
it.
sound troublesome.
Even Crane had to use the magic mirror. They dumped all his shit here. Bloody Mary uses this place like a fucking dump.
Where's Crane's stuff? Where'd they put it?
In back. Just go on. Get Crane's shit and go. Not that it's gonna do you any good.
See anything?
Crane's coat.
Should I tell him what jersey is supposed to be?
Time for traveler's checks. He won't be needing this anymore.
I'm vaguely aware of what that particular cryptid is.
That sick piece of... The shard. It's
They
the
were
shard.
careless enough to leave it here? They were careless enough to leave it here?
Hey, Sheriff. Those girls are still dead. Oh, and there's nothing you can do to bring them back. And I don't know what they did, but I do know this. Oh, if they're dead, it's because the Crooked Man wanted them dead. That's all it takes. So you can roar smash the place up. Shit. You can wail on me all you want. But what good is it gonna do you? 'Cause he ain't in your town. You're in his.
Keep talking.
And he sure as shit is ready for you.
Keep talking. Oh, that was it. It was just wait and listen. All right.
Out of smoke?
Oh, gave it the one that was in my mouth?
Thanks. Shitty brand.
Oh, yes, thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm not gonna lie. I was having trouble deciding which one of you to hit with this thing.
Indirect kiss.
Jersey was wrong, you know.
About what?
About those girls. There is something you can do about it. You can get the fucker who did it. Ain't that the plan?
It's my job. I'll get him.
All right. We'll go do it then.
Oh, if I'd been shitty to Woody earlier in the game, would he have attacked me?
Hey, Woody.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do now?
We all got our roles to play, Wolf. I'll see ya.
I don't care who killed the prostitutes. If Crane was helping himself to the community coffers...
What is with the
means
weird
his hand
texture
was in
bugs?
my pocket, and you just let him go!
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White,
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Ah, there's the old wrecking bowl himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
Look what I found.
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
I'm not in the mood. And you've got a lot to answer for.
Oh, really?
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Wasn't he already on the desk?
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby. You've been gone all day. What did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine. So what else did you find out?
I gotta say, this thing reaches a lot further than we thought. Crooked Man has something on everybody. It wasn't just Beauty and the Lone. Beast was working for him. His goon, the Jersey Devil, is putting the squeeze on all kinds of fables down at the Lucky Pawn. And he's got fables enslaved at the butcher shop, making black market magic.
This is worse than we could have imagined.
But that's over now, because we got the mirror. And once it's fixed, we got him.
Is it going to be the whole shard? It didn't look like it matched.
That's how we're gonna do it.
Excellent work. Really.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
You having trouble fixing it?
Don't go far, Sheriff. I'd like to have a few words of my own with you.
Unbelievable. Why don't you go fuck off until I'm good and ready?
Fuck you, Bluebeard.
I don't understand. This piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Got me.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process can be a little touchy. It helps that I have a good working relationship with the mirror.
I found it in Crane's coat. Last person I saw with Crane or his coat was that psycho Bloody Mary.
She has a thing for mirrors.
She had
Yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other. How would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
She tried to use the magic mirror as a doorway?
Well,
Oh,
I think
that's
I know how
fucked.
to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help. It could be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready. Besides which, he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
Is it fixed? Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
I can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war. Don't they realize that?
I'm sure they don't care.
You need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him. He really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
Oh, this is going to be a shitty conversation.
Toad, come here.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallet because of you.
I'm starting to think you don't take me seriously, Toad. How many times have I told you to get glamored up? You know that if you're out of glamour, I gotta send you to the farm.
Well, how about your friend the pig, Is he going to the farm too? Yeah, you thought we didn't know about him, huh? A worst-kept secret in Fabletown. For a friend, the rules will bend.
Colin stays out of sight, for Mondays at least. Can you say the same?
Fine, I get that. But might I propose a very simple solution? If you give me one more chance and hear me out, I'll see a way for me and me boy to stay.
I'm listening.
I'm not gonna ask for any more than I need. I just want to stay. So what do you say you just give me enough to cover me glamours and we'll call the rest of
I
off?
do have the money from Crane.
Please, Sheriff, don't take TJ from the only home he knows.
You're manipulating me, but I do agree.
Oppressive. I've done nothing wrong but look different. You know, it's not right, burdening the weakest of us like this. This world isn't kind to those of us who can't pass for human.
Look, try to get you that money and get you another chance, but you have to understand, that's not entirely up to me.
Oh, thank you, Sheriff. I knew I could count on you to make me...
I was just playing Dead Space, so make us whole is a bit of a loaded phrase.
Bluebeard, you want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason.
Look, I'll take care of it later. I told him we'd work it out, so he'd get out of our hair. We don't have time to worry about that right now.
Bigby, what did I tell you?
If he's unglamored when this whole thing is over, I'll send him to the farm. No questions asked, okay?
Fine, we'll deal with it later.
It's for the
I know I
kid.
should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any
That was
idea
impossible
why he
difficulty? Haven't tried it yet.
I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand, or if it was one of his goons.
I'll be trying that on stream on
What would make a
Friday,
person
maybe
do that?
Thursday.
If there's one thing I figured out, it's that the Crooked Man is all about control. It's what he does with the loans at the pawn shop, the magic he peddles, chains, ribbons. Maybe Faith and Lily weren't doing what they were told. Or maybe they just tried to leave.
Sheriff, Miss White, I believe the mirror is
Hell yeah.
there.
I have to say, I have been better. But thanks for putting me back together.
Rhyming
I'm
already.
Sorry. I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
Yeah, I want to see where he's ended up, too.
Maybe he's dead?
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
Oh, uh-oh.
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction and looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings. So, let's not do that again. Okay?
You got it.
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man. Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Are you having trouble with the rhyme, Sheriff?
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, where does Crooked Man hang out? I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol.
Real helpful,
Hold on.
Mirror. Oh, the door is bouncing.
The door. It moves.
Yeah, Jersey mentioned that.
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Hell yeah.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial. We can't just dispense street justice. I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way, but we have to make a commitment to working within the law.
I'll catch him and bring him back here, alive. Then we can clean him and cook him.
I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready.
I'm
I
beat
got
to
no
shit,
other
but
choice.
I can handle it. Totally. The Gothic Bridge. Hang on. We're gonna finally look at some of these Book of Fables entries we unlocked. Auntie Greenleaf, horticulturist, alchemist, and lover of animals. Auntie Greenleaf is one of the few rogue witches still living outside of the 13th floor, unsupervised and unrestricted. Rumored to have lost a daughter in the homelands, she suffers paranoia and depressive mood swings, and will only venture outside at irregular hours under the guise of an ethereal white deer, an oft-whispered specter of Brookhaven natives. Glamour Tube. Glamours can be produced in a variety of ways, but one of the most common, due to its ease of use, is to take a small, hollowed-out tube or container and place within it several items unique to whomever the caster wants to copy. A witch is required for the reactionary charm. Two downsides of this type of glamour is that totally unique appearances are completely impossible, and the nature of the vessel makes it quite unstable. Yeah, the kid glamour was based on her daughter. Ring of Dispel, the Arthurian band. Reputed to be fashioned by a Byzantine clan in an attempt to ward off a coven of witches, the Ring of Dispel, or Dispelling Ring, or Magic Cancelling Ring, eventually was given to Lancelot by the Lady in the Lake. Recovered by the business office after the emigration to New Amsterdam, it was assigned to Greenleaf for caretaking. Bloody Mary, the urban legend. The true history of the person known as Bloody Mary is almost completely unknown, even to fables most acquainted with its members. Her name, Mary, at least, is not up for contention, nor is her penchant for shocking violence, and inlaid resistance to magic and spells, and a strange ability to use any reflective surface as a portal, effectively shortcutting space and time. Thought by Mondays to be the wailing apparition of a childless ghost, though any evidence of that is as yet unseen. Man, what a good villain! Like, of all the myths and legends to pick, Bloody Mary is a brilliant choice for a major villain in this universe. Because if you know anything about how the fables work, and know anything about Bloody Mary, her showing up is fucking terrifying. Is she in the comics too? Silver bullets, wolf's weakness. The legends of great and magical wolves often make mention of their weakness against weapons made of silver, and those tales bear out to be true. The silver bullet Mary shot Bigby with was not the first, but any of them could be his last. Any silver left in Bigby's body weakens his system, slows his healing, and can cause long-term damage. Technically, you knowing about her makes her stronger. Ooh. Well, a lot of people know about her. And so one extra person knowing about her isn't that big a scale tipper. Acting Deputy Snow White. With Ichabod Crane firmly out of the picture and King Cole still absent, the task of leading Fabletown falls squarely on Snow's shoulders. She has performed many of the job's duties for a long time, picking up the slack for Crane. But now that she's fully in charge of the business office, she has to deal with a new level of politicking she had not previously been exposed to. Telling you whether or not she's in the comic would tell you whether or not she makes it through the game. Oh, is this a prequel to the comic? Oh, interesting. The Jersey Devil, Garden State Goon. Not all of the fables who came to this world landed in Fabletown. There are those who scattered across the farthest corner of the earth. And there are those who simply prefer the Garden State to the Empire State. Such is the Jersey Devil. Reports of its appearance have varied, although most accounts make mention of leathery wings. But an encounter with a certain axe of legend some years ago has temporarily rendered that feature absent. Woodsman's Axe, ensorcelled by druids. Once just a simple tool for felling trees, the axe became much more when it was ensorcelled by druids and marked with their runes. But it truly became an object of legend when the woodsman used it to slice the big bad wolf from nave to neck in protection of Little Red Riding Hood. It may carry old world charm, but its simplicity of design and quality workmanship make it an effective tool or weapon even today. Johann, the butcher. His name is often said in the same breath as that of the baker and candlestick maker of Fabletown. And, like those other tradesmen, Johann the Butcher's storefront has served Fabletown for ages. Fresh cuts, exotic meats, and even full sides of beef for the vigorous appetites of ogres and trolls. But Johann's business has fallen on hard times and fallen in with the wrong crowd. As the quality of his products declined and his business turned into a front operation for the Crooked Man, some have started to wonder if they ever really knew Johann. And social is a good word, I agree. Bluebeard's money. One might think that Bluebeard's donates funds to the Fabletown government for nefarious purposes, seeking special favors or to have a louder voice in government proceedings. But what he really wants is stability and strength. Because, as far as Bluebeard is concerned, Fabletown exists to insulate him from the Mundy world. As much as his money can be a sword, it also serves as a shield. So he's not trying to take over. Interesting. Life on the farm. With its idyllic location... Is that the boot of the little old lady who lives in the boot? Huh. With its Why does she live there? Is she one of the caretakers of the people on the farm? With its idyllic location and managed community, the farm would seem to be a welcome alternative to eking out an existence in Fabletown. But those who have lived there see it differently. They see it for what it is. A prison. A place where you are free to be who you are and do whatever you please, except leave. It doesn't help that while fables who appear human do not have to worry about being sent to the farm, they always seem to fill the leadership roles there. Ooh. Easier to keep all those kids there than try to provide for them in a city. Fair enough. Lots of holes in Chapter 4. We've gotten the last one before Chapter 5. Interesting. Okay. Wait, hang on. How many are in Chapter 5? 5, 6, 7, 8. There are only 8 entries in Chapter 5. Alright. Do we kick the door down? No, let's keep the element of surprise. Lost Cat Pixel, missing 321 reward. That's what I would name a cat if I got one. It's what I named my Chocobo in Final Fantasy XIV. Let's just open the door. Bluebeard. As Lex Luthor once said, do you know how much power I would have to give up to be president? Fair enough.
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff.
Tiny Tim?
I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny Tim. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. I know you weren't here on a social call.
Hold on. You've just been waiting for me to show up? You knew I was coming?
That's what they told me. I don't know, they said you made it pretty clear. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way...
Oh boy, we're gonna have to negotiate with him.
This is the one thing I have to do.
Fine, lead on.
This is gonna be an interesting negotiation. I'm in the den of the beast. So
Thanks for
Scrooge
understanding. This is all I'm here to do.
exists in
I don't want to mess it up.
I
know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a
Scrooge
guard,
exists in
or an
Fabletown then.
escort, for that matter. I was a little surprised myself when they asked me to do it. I thought it was a joke, actually.
You shouldn't be here, Tim.
He's here to
dangerous,
disarm me.
Especially for someone like you.
It's not like that. Whatever you may think of him, he doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got.
Well, I'm sorry to have to break it to you, kid.
Keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is going to get caught in the middle. And if you're here, it can't be good. So I hope you two can come to an understanding.
I can find the door myself. You should just get the hell out of here. Things are gonna get ugly in a minute.
Leave? I told you, I have to do this.
Hey, you've been warned. Stick around, and you're a part of this, just like anyone else.
A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Thanks.
Am I some kind of a fucking joke to you? What did I tell you, eh? Stop
Tell me who the
laughing at
fuck
me.
is back there.
Mate,
I don't exactly know. I just mind the door. The boss is there.
You needn't worry.
I know that much.
He'll come around. And like Crane before him, I'm sure he will prove himself quite handy to have in my pocket. Either he's smart enough to see this is for the best, or dim enough to do as he's told.
I say.
Bloody hell! This fucking guy.
Sup, Jersey? Georgie?
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
What happened to your face?
Sorry, sir. He wouldn't let
It's
me.
all right, Tim. I shouldn't have expected the sheriff to give you respect enough to do your job. But you did fine. You can go now.
Oh, this is a dangerous situation.
You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it. Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
You know what? Fuck you! I'm gonna smoke in here. Is that the end of chapter 4? That is the end of chapter 4, alright.
I've heard stories about you. In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming. And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
Smoke is the only right answer. It's a badass way to close the chapter, yeah. Did you send Colin to the farm? You and 85.5% of players decided Colin should not go to the farm. 63.8% of players did not try to remove the ribbon. I can see why people would try, because they... but I wanted to be gentle with her. Which crooked operation did you investigate first? 63.2% of players went to the cut above. 73.3% of players decided Toad should not go to the farm. You and 43.7% of players lit a cigarette. which is the largest share because there were 4 options. Alright, before we continue on to the next chapter, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm excited to see how this concludes. I'm excited to fight Bloody Mary, because that's going to be a... Man, what a concept, right? The big bad wolf fighting Bloody Mary. That's a hell of an idea. That's crazy to think about. That there's a story that justifies that happening. That's so cool. An interesting thing, Tim mentioned not being fortunate enough to be at the front of the lines for the business office, and he's right. You can see him waiting outside along with Grendel, not being allowed in to ask for help or air their grievances in the first episode. I think I remember that. I think I noticed a guy on a crutch. Huh. His leg literally cannot get better because he's a fable. Yeah, that sucks. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in a few minutes, and we will do the final chapter of the game. Burb. All right, let's continue. So when did the comic is called Fables, right? When did that start? And is it still ongoing? Since we're at the finale, before we begin, who do you think was the one that killed the girls? That's a good question. I don't think it was Jersey. Could have been Mary. Started in 2002. Ended, came back recently. Interesting. It could have been Mary. It definitely wasn't Crane. I don't think the Crooked Man would do his dirty work himself. Might have been Georgie. Chewie the One-Eyed Thunder Pup. Okay. Chapter 5. Cry Wolf.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it. No.
Full recap of the whole game.
Lily's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the
Reflecting
farm,
all
are
my
you?
choices.
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have
What court system do the Fables have?
to discuss?
What court system do the Fables have? Because I doubt they'd be having him stand trial among the Monday courts. Episode 5, Cry Wolf.
You've come a long way. You must be tired. And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat?
I don't want anything from you.
Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin. Well, gramercy me. Take a seat at the very least.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating.
Cooperating?
So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
So does silver work on a bunch of fables, or are they specifically loaded for
Well,
Bigby?
Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
Your servant over there told me you did it.
That's a fucking lie. I didn't say anything like that.
Fine.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval. All right? That's it.
If only that were true. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine.
Bloody Mary?
It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
An unfortunate bit of business? You're gonna tell me right now who killed him?
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information.
Oh, I know who it was.
You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm already pissed off. You don't want to make it worse.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more than
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest
I'm on
of
episode
preserving our
5.
alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
It was Georgie.
However, like I said, I'd be handling the matter if you don't mind.
I do mind.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And
You
then
told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
What? You're not going to get help from your compatriots.
Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell? Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage?
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one... Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Just
are?
get the fuck out of here.
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
No, show
You can
me.
go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I already told you. I'm taking both of you in, so let's go.
This could have gone so well. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Oh, boy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here we go.
Did I miss anything good?
No, we just got started.
Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Oh, button mash, button mash.
Take this!
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad
Button,
to see your
button,
insides.
button, button, button. Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
This way.
All right, let's see where they went.
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Oh, I'm strong, right? Oh, oh, Mondays are gonna see this. Ow! Boy, boy, oh boy. What is that meter at the bottom of the screen? Oh, I didn't press a button in time.
Take him off!
I can't.
Oh, button mash, button mash, button mash, button mash. Come on! Oh, she's gonna run me over.
Gun it.
Are you sure?
Do it.
He's not moving.
Keep going.
I couldn't have jumped on the car?
Come on.
Fuck it.
Let the crooked man get away. Convenient clothing. Yeah, the bus drivers being like that was a little ridiculous, but
Holy shit.
you did stab him in the gut, Bigby. I wonder who she is.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay.
I wonder who she is and if I'm gonna have to fight her.
Stand up. It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
Oh, it's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here.
How did this happen, Georgie? How did it get this?
Oh, don't worry.
It was supposed to end.
Oh, fuck. Well, it won't be your fault. It'll all land on me in the end.
But it isn't.
No, it's... Ah! Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Oh, Crooked Man's the one you want.
I want you both.
But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
If I have to.
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily.
Did you kill
he's
them,
the reason
Vivian?
They're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes.
A
We
few
all
mistakes?
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't
fucking...
mean...
Ah! You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
You didn't have to do anything.
Like hell I didn't. Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out. The both of you can go rot in hell.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not.
You did still kill them.
Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done,
Job's
right?
not done.
George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault.
Oh, his intestines are coming
But
out.
what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die,
Oh, man.
do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing? What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure
Oh,
you've heard
if
the
you
stories.
if you
Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion. You
promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little
Jesus.
thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
Wait, those were your ribbons? You're in on this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do.
Fuck
You.
you.
Have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it
And
started.
you put them in lethal ribbons.
This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
Vivian, I'm not gonna kill you.
I know that.
Oh, she's gonna kill herself.
I'm sick of everyone thinking
Oh,
they can
no.
just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person?
She's gonna kill herself.
What I did to Faith and Lily. To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no!
Oh, God.
Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian!
Damn it!
Good God.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
Yeah, they do actually love each other. That's fucked up. Oh. Holy shit.
Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the Crooked Man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, all right?
Don't worry about the Crooked Man.
Old foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole.
Got it.
You want to finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right?
That's not who I am.
It's not who I am anymore,
Prove it
anyway.
then. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends.
Oh, Jesus.
Just make it quick. I know what I did. Let's not draw this out.
Oh, no. No, I can't.
You're
I
just
can't do
gonna
it
leave
like
me
that.
here? be a killer, Georgie. You selfish bastard. Fuck you! Piece of shit.
Jesus. Jesus. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit, that just happened. Oh my god. Way to humanize Georgie. God damn, that was masterful. That was an amazing scene. Holy shit. And they did actually love each other. God. The way he... That was my first kill in this game? Yeah, I probably should have killed him, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. God, the way he reacted to her death was so genuine. What good character work. Yeah, I probably should have killed him. Damn, that was intense! And if I'd hopped on the Crooked Man's car, I wouldn't have gotten to see any of that. This game is better than most of the Walking Dead games. I haven't played any of those. I hear those are good, but I haven't played any of them. I haven't watched the show either. I read the start of the comic up until about the prison, but no further than that. As far as Telltale games go, I think Tales from the Borderlands... I think I like Tales from the Borderlands better than this, but that's because Tales from the Borderlands is really, really good, not because this is flawed. I'll have to play the Walking Dead games at some point.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
Oh, I unlocked Book of Fables entries. I'd actually pay you to play The Walking Dead after you finish MGS2, but have my reservations. I think I told you about them. Telltale's The Walking Dead starts really strong and ends kind of weak. Like, the very end is very good, but the last two games are really weak overall. I don't remember your reservations about The Walking Dead. The Crooked Lair, headquarters. Occupying a desanctified church, this is just one of many locations the Crooked Man's operation uses to run the Fabletown underworld. Its lounge atmosphere makes for a comfortable meeting place, unless you are an unwelcome guest. It is completely boarded up to the outside world, and the only way in is through one of the many portals marked by a door with the Crooked Man's Catherine wheel icon, scattered throughout the city and elsewhere. DM me about them later. Wasn't even counting anything beyond the first season, I just meant the last 2 episodes of Season 1. Ah, gotcha. The Crooked Man, Crime Lord. The Crooked Man has slowly built himself into one of the most powerful figures in Fabletown. His operations started with a crooked sixpence and a crooked house, two things he cared about more than his wife or children, whom he killed rather than let them stand in his way. In his rise, the Crooked Man has ensnared many fables in his criminal web, providing them with what they need, but always at a high cost. He is cunning, persuasive, and ruthless. Tiny Tim, Sentry. While most fables theorize that their longevity and overall well-being is improved by the Mundy World's knowledge of them, for a select few that does not seem to apply. When a malady or injury is an integral part of a fable's story, that notoriety can make recovery nearly impossible. That's what Tiny Tim thinks, at least, and no medical care or magic, rather none that he can afford, can heal his leg. Life on the Farm, already read. Vivian's story, the girl with the ribbon. Vivian was the very first to bear the curse of the purple ribbon. Removing the ribbon would result in death, and any attempt to talk about it was thwarted by the spell upon it. As time went on, she tried to live a normal life. Eventually, she married a nice man, but he was constantly wondering about the ribbon around her neck. Despite her pleas for him to leave it alone, one night while she was sleeping, he attempted to remove it. As he pulled on the edge of the string, Vivian woke and saw what her husband was doing. In a panic, she pulled away, preventing the ribbon's knot from being undone. Furious, she tried to express the severity of his actions, but her husband was unable to understand. She realized then that she couldn't trust him and decided to leave. She lived alone for the rest of her days in the homelands, preferring the safety of isolation to the risk of another betrayal. I see a couple AT-ATs in chat. The Puddin' and Pie, Vivian and Georgie's place. Vivian and Georgie met during the exodus from the homelands, and they helped each other survive the long journey to the mundane world. Upon their arrival, however, they found it hard to make a decent living. With what little money they had, they opened the Pudding and Pie. Operating a strip club may not have been the most desirable occupation, but they figured it was better to be in charge of a place like this than be forced through desperation to work at one. God, what an excellent scene. What an excellent scene. I think that might be the best scene in the game. I think that scene might be the best one in the game so far. Bigby versus Bloody Mary 1 at the end of Chapter 3 was up there too, but god damn. Also, I'll be right back. Wait, there are more? Huh. Why does it mark them as they're being new? What else can I look at over here? Nothing. Okay.
Of course.
Pointed out earlier the deliberate contrast between Jersey and Crooked Man. Jersey flashed the gun as soon as he saw Bigby walk in. Crooked Man kept Mary tucked away until he intended to use her. Yeah, that is a good contrast.
So this is where they've been sending these.
Am I going to open one up and see what's inside? Oh, the way the shadow inverts the colors is an interesting detail. Does it do that with everything? Have I just not noticed that? No, it's just a shadow otherwise.
Bigby Wolf. The big bad wolf.
That's me.
You used to be something.
Pictures of moi? You've been following me. All right. Is Bloody Mary obsessed with me?
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small, shivering bodies would fit.
That's the Catherine wheel. What's back here? Silver bullets. Great. Let's just throw those under a machine.
Silver.
Oh, he probably can't touch them. Oh, hi. What reflection were you hiding in?
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Cut this shit out!
I should have opened with a punch.
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town? Oh, come on!
Oh yeah, I'm still hurt.
Is that the best you can do?
Where'd she go? Can she just teleport herself to a mirror whenever she wants? She doesn't have to have a mirror to walk through? Oh, she's Naruto running. All right. They have reflective surfaces in a metalworks. Fair enough. I didn't realize she could use dirty, dingy stuff. Thought she had to do proper mirrors. Oh, I have control. Okay. Face forward and walk, Bigby. Oh, shit. Okay, she only hasn't shot me because she wants to play with her food. Oh, damn it!
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Oh. Oh, that's freaky. That's freaky. I like that. This is really cool. Oh, we're above, Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Oh, I can't succeed in that one. Oh, maybe I can. fully transformed now. This is cool. Multiple of her? Oh, she's reflecting herself around. Interesting. Which one's the real one? Does it matter which one's the real one? Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. Oh, shit. Haven't gone this far. Oh, I'm big. He is not a man who turns into a wolf. He's a big, bad wolf. It's just squished. Does she keep spawning them endlessly? This is fucking nuts. Ha! Nice! Nice! Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? What are you gonna knock down on me? Oh, right in my eye. Oh, no, I got her. Okay. So where's the real one? Was that the real one? And she didn't evaporate like the others. I guess she'll be back because she's such an enduring fable. Oh, I am buck naked, aren't I? Oh, convenient, all my clothes fell off.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6... I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive.
That's the plan.
Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that?
I don't think the whole town's gonna... I think
There's
Tiny
no
Tim
reason for us to
shows...
get each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr.
Oh,
Wolf.
sure you aren't.
I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that.
You might as well have.
All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Maybe you didn't carry it out, but I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their
Oh,
death.
Georgie's dead, so we don't
Georgie
have him
would
as a
said
witness.
Anything to save himself. We both know that. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
I'm doing this for Faith, because she and Lily died, and someone is gonna answer for that.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up.
I am gonna bring him in.
It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
I'm gonna hit him.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
You cuff him behind his back, Bigby, not in front. I wonder if Bloody Mary's really dead. She's too enduring a fable to die like that.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here.
You know, I killed one of the most enduring urban legends.
You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
Not for lack of trying.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think
girls.
you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice.
Maybe he's got a pretty
I know
effectively
normally
followed to
we'd
him, but who can
schedule
say
a
if she
formal
comes back or
hearing,
not?
but
Yeah.
Considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
I can't believe it was him. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
Sorry I'm not speaking much, but this is enrapturing.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning, so cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've done.
Just give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
He's a mob boss. He does deserve to die.
Defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, Johan's here.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those
Sure he
women.
wasn't.
It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
This is such bullshit. Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
You weren't being helpful. You were trying to set me up. Your people tried to kill me.
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them.
You guys aren't
It's
buying
time
this,
to
right?
Protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
I think you're done talking.
What are you afraid of? Why not let an old man say his piece? Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distaste.
I'm sure you're so sorry.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in line.
forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really? What about Archie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because
So
I
does it
helped
matter that
her,
I
she was
protected
able to
her?
make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much. But they asked me to come
There we
work for
go.
them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor.
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true?
Snow?
I know. Snow made a mistake.
I had very good reasons for asking you to do that. She was working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want
This
what's
is an
best in
interesting
town.
final boss. A dialogue boss.
That may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Things haven't been great for a while.
Oh, that's an understatement, Bigby.
We'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life.
Like Disco Elysium,
You
but
would
less
go to
depressing,
him for
yeah.
help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over. And those
Why is
girls
Bluebeard on
will
our
have
side?
their
Well, I guess he
justice.
wants Crooked Man to die anyway.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession
confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing
shit.
this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course! Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated the poor woodsman when he was in your custody?
No.
He was beaten to mashed up.
That was
as well under
Bluebeard.
your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
That was Bluebeard, not me.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those 2 girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want
Good
to
thing you kept your nose clean, yeah.
Tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
Isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to
who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad?
Ooh.
Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn.
Hell
to
yeah.
talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
You show him what for.
It's going to be
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he
Oh-ho.
did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only 2 people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say...
Say it.
You're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it.
You were winning the
It's
crowd.
always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say
Got
it.
sloppy, Crooked Man.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he
We're
did.
not gonna torture
Listen to
him.
yourselves.
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat.
Oh, not
This
trying
is
to
how
appeal
you
to
want
them
repay all
now.
I've
Done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough
I don't give a
bloodshed
shit. So we
already?
get rid of
Too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment.
He does
So I
deserve to
think
die.
Going nowhere.
Someone needs to make a decision. Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative.
Ooh, you're gonna put this on
He
me.
should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Because they all like me.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
Ooh!
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Oh shit! I ran out of time.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still.
End it already.
Oh shit, what do I do? Fuck, throw him down the well.
You know, just between us, I was gonna let you live. But now...
You're going to miss me.
No, I won't.
Fabletown will remember that.
For Lily. And Faith.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
Is that it? Is that the end of the game? One day later. Get some sleep, Bigby. Crooked Man, I'm fine. I let into this pile of dead Disney villains.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
He's a mob boss. I'm not sorry I killed him.
Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Wink. Wink. Don't you need other people to help you open beers, Colin? Spared his life and let Greenleaf deal with him. Throwing him down the well might have been the nicer option. What did she do to him? Oh, the toads are going to the farm after all.
Colin! Jesus!
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit.
You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Moaning
She turns him into a raven and locks him up in a cage?
day.
Wow.
Shit. Just go grab that, would you?
Sorry about all this.
Was I not
I tried to help.
able to give him the
Just
money?
why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the
I had the
damn farm
money. I could have
anyway.
given him money.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
Stalk thing.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundies seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Oh.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
I don't know. He, must have run off.
Bullshit.
Grandmaster Librarian trophy earned.
Saying
Oh, it's for
goodbye?
Book of Fables entries? Sup, Narissa?
Hi.
Hi.
So, are you gonna take that ribbon off?
Still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am.
Scared of what'll happen if you
It's
take it
not
off?
easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
You need to let that go. How are you gonna move on if
Bigby, I know you're trying to help, but this is just something I need to do on my own. Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
Sure, what is it?
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice.
Pause during cutscenes if you want a
have to
last-minute look at the
understand.
Book of Fables.
You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Narissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing.
Oh, no.
Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
Georgie didn't do mercy. You know that.
He could have been reasoned with. I was counting on that. Georgie
Oh, this
promised to
sucks.
smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Here.
Thank you.
That sucks! This is why she risked so much to
I don't
tell
know what
you,
happened,
yeah.
But that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait. So Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth,
Oh,
was
shit.
it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess, what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths.
I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that
You're on your way
night
out of town,
after
huh?
Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Oh, wow.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us
Oh,
get
this is
forgotten
fucked
all
up, but
the
in a
time.
good way.
The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith.
Oh, she knows
or
what happens
Lily.
when you fade away.
Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might
Absolutely
feel that
fucked
way,
up at the
but
trial.
they need
Narissa
you,
ensures the
Big
Crooked
B.
Man pays anyway.
Both of you.
You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different.
Ain't that the truth?
Look, Big B. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town.
I wonder what she says if I was a real
You
asshole.
brought the Crooked Man in. Everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
Narissa will remember
You've
that.
changed this place. For better or worse.
I wonder if this was all supposed to set up for a sequel where your choices in this would actually affect things. But then Telltale folded and couldn't make any more.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Well, it's getting a sequel now,
I
yeah.
have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see you around.
What was that just implying? 89.6% of players brought the Crooked Man back alive. Only 38% of us threw the Crooked Man down the witching well. Bigby never met Faith. Narissa was disguised as Faith in Chapter 1. Ah. 98.5% of players decided to accept TJ's gift for Snow. What monsters didn't? Or Narissa is Faith in disguise. Huh. 54.8% of players said, I hope I've done some good here. Wow, man. Special stats. Beast, you lied to him. Promised her you wouldn't tell Beast. You fought him after the interrogation. Deceased, deceased, deceased. First met Nerissa. Georgie's calling out her dancing, perhaps like she's dancing like another person. Interesting. Quiet Man has a really aggressive autocorrect, is why he's calling her Nervosa. Damn. That was a good fucking game. That was really good. That was really good. I can see why people are so in love with this game. That was really good. Great characters, great story, great. That being a final boss fight, a dialogue final boss fight was really cool. Like in Disco Elysium, there was a boss fight with Titus Hardy that was all dialogue, and that was really cool. I'll have a lot to talk about Wolf's development history in the Discord because it's very interesting the way some things changed mid-development. A great final mystery right at the end, yeah. What a good-ass game. I love it. 5 stars. 10 out of 10. I wonder, because, like, Fabletown will remember that, Nerissa will remember that, you were getting those prompts up until the very end. I wonder if they were planning to do a sequel that kept in mind the choices you made in this first game. And they just never got to do it because the company folded because they weren't making any money. And I wonder if The Wolf Among Us 2 will keep the choices you made in its story. Likely the big choices, at least? Yeah. Well, at least we have the explanation for why, Bloody Mary didn't just shoot Bigby with a silver bullet. It's because the Crooked Man had the gun. We only know some things about Wolf 2 so far. We have one trailer and some other promo stuff. Now to play the game again and see how the alternative paths go. I don't think I will. This was a cool experience, but I don't think I'm going to replay it right away. Also, Mary likes stabbing. That's true. I wonder how long she'll be dead for. Got Book of Fables entries to read through. That's true. Winter Wolf, Bigby's mother. Bigby's mother, Winter, fell in love with the North Wind and bore him 7 wolf cubs, but he quickly grew tired of her and left Winter. Heartbroken and alone, she tried to care for her cubs despite her grief. She was especially fond of Bigby, but as the runt of the litter, he was often teased by his older brothers. After Winter's death, Bigby's siblings went in search of their father, but Bigby stayed behind to protect his mother's corpse from scavengers. Unfortunately, he was too small to defend her. From then on, he vowed to eat something bigger each day until he was large enough to confront his father and finally make him pay for the pain he caused his family. You get this entry for not punching Mary in the face first, huh? If Lawrence was saved in the first episode, he does get some nice scenes in the third episode and the trial. Most people don't get to see them for obvious reasons, but they are nice to see. Is even a Batman vs. Bigby comic? Yeah, I remember I could have saved Lawrence if I picked his apartment first. It's a shame. The Big Bad Wolf. Bigby's true form. Bigby's true form is that of a giant 8-foot tall wolf. He was much bigger than 8 feet tall. In addition to his iconic huff and puff power, he has also inherited other abilities from his father, the North Wind. For example, Bigby is able to hold his breath for an abnormally long amount of time, making it impossible for him to drown. Batman vs. Bigby, a wolf in Gotham. Huh. Mary's loyalty, part of the job. God, what a cool design for Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary began working for the Crooked Man many centuries ago. He promised her freedom to do as she pleased, as long as she agreed to act as his personal bodyguard and hitman. Wait, I thought Bloody Mary was a modern urban legend. Is her story centuries old? Because of the Crooked Man's power and influence, Mary never had to worry about getting caught by the authorities. She enjoys her job immensely and would defend the Crooked Man to the death, mostly because she finds it fun. Is Bloody Mary an old story? I thought it came about in like the last century. She could have changed identity somewhat. Fair. I think because she was originally Mary, Queen of Scots? Fabletown Justice. Bigby is an 8-foot-tall wolf on paper. Bigby is also a natural shapeshifter who can't actually shapeshift intentionally. Sometimes he's a little bigger than he should be. Interesting. When a criminal is captured in Fabletown, the traditional procedure is to hold a formal hearing in front of the community or concerned parties. However, exceptions are often made to expedite the process. In reality, there aren't any hard and fast rules for these types of situations, and the extent to which policies are upheld can depend on who is being charged. A new order, Snow White in charge. With Crane out of the picture, Mayor Cole has officially appointed Snow White as the Director of Operations and Deputy Mayor in his absence. Many would say this promotion is a long time coming, since she was instrumental in the establishment of Fabletown and personally ensured that many Fables made it to the New World safely. She's also been doing the work of Deputy Mayor unofficially for years. Sheriff Bigby. After fleeing the homelands, Bigby Wolf spent many years wandering through Europe. With a Fable colony quickly developing in the New World, Snow White and Feathertop tracked down the wolf and offered him passage to Fabletown. He agreed, and Snow cut him with a lycanthropy-stained knife to give him the power to change into human form at will. Snow made him a werewolf? Snow White made him a werewolf? Or a were-human, I guess? Huh, I didn't see that coming. Bigby became Sheriff of Fabletown under King Cole's administration, but because of his violent past, many Fables didn't trust him, and he was banned from ever setting foot on the farm. To this day, he struggles to redeem himself in the eyes of the community. Alright, so I missed 1 in Chapter 1, 2 in Chapter 2, 2 in Chapter 3, and 2 in Chapter 4. 7 Book of Fables entries missing. They've been acquainted for a very long time. That wasn't their first meeting. Interesting. What was their first meeting? I'm called as you started talking. What were your final thoughts? That it's really cool, really good. 10 out of 10 game. He rampaged through an army or something and incidentally freed her. Huh. Wasn't incidental, he intentionally rescued her and her sister. Oh yeah, no, I know about Fables. I haven't read it, but I do know about it. Gingy. Previous Book of Fables mentioned she put her chains in his mouth and trusted him to free her. Oh, I must have forgotten that. Man, what a good-ass game. I'm surprised Bluebeard didn't have more of a role. Like, he was largely just set dressing. He basically picked the adversary as his chosen enemy and decided to fuck that army in particular and save the people they captured. The adversary. As in the devil? Who is the adversary? It's the biggest, baddest thing in the homelands next to him. The comic has it in a bigger capacity. Yeah, apparently this is a prequel to the comic? It's a good question. No one answer it. Okay. No, don't spoil it for me. Who knows? Maybe it's relevant in Wolf Among Us 2. Man, what a good-ass game. Should watch the Season 2 trailer. I will a little later. I think my favorite scene was Georgie and Vivian dying. That was really good. Really humanized him. The fact that he genuinely loved her. God. His reaction to her killing herself was intense. That little gesture of him putting her ribbon in her hand and holding her hand closed. Oof. Man, oof. Oof. So I was in the minority in that I killed the Crooked Man. It's an optional scene. I'm glad most people don't miss it. Yeah. Man. What a good-ass game. My second favorite scene is definitely the first confrontation between Bigby and Bloody Mary, though. This game excels at giving you much more difficult choices to make compared to The Walking Dead. Georgie was my one kill. Oh, you spared the Crooked Man? Yeah, I should have killed Georgie. I made the wrong decision in the moment. Excuse me. Though that probably would have hurt in the trial at the end. Man. Yeah, the choices in this game... Okay. I like this a lot more than Disco Elysium, because Disco Elysium is just bleak, and it reinforces that bleakness over and over again, and the choices you have to make are stressful because everything influences everything else. This game has elements of that. It's dark, but not bleak. It's got choices, but they aren't overwhelming. The time limit is a different aspect compared to Disco Elysium. And I know this is my second Telltale game. I did stream Tales from the Borderlands a couple years ago, which is on my YouTube channel if you want to watch it. And I loved it. But this was a really good story. Man. How excellent. Alright, Adder, do you want an extra hour next month? Because this only took us 3. And you paid for 4. I think you said that I'd be playing the Advance Wars remake if it came out in time. Works for me. Good. That's going to be it for... that's going to be it for today. If it comes out, yes. Okay. Ogre Battle 64 if not. Cool. Alright, so that's going to be it for today. Tomorrow I have therapy at 2, so we're going to be playing Hi-Fi Rush at 3:30 p.m. EST. Thursday we will probably finish Hi-Fi Rush. I haven't locked it into the schedule yet, but considering the time limits we have that day, I will probably be finishing Hi-Fi Rush on Thursday. And then Friday we have an empty day. I plan to do a stream where I try out impossible difficulty in the Dead Space remake, which is hard mode but with permadeath. It'll erase your save file if you die. I think I'm not going to save Scummit on stream. We'll just try and see how far we get. We'll try and see how far we get. But if I do poorly enough, I'll probably save Scummit off stream to get the achievement. Yes, I already started playing Hi-Fi Rush. I started on Sunday, actually. Was it Sunday? Yes, because Zero Escape was Monday. Yeah, it was Sunday. Part 1 is on my YouTube if you want to watch it, Gingy. And then Saturday will, of course, be Final Fantasy XIV. Sunday will be Final Fantasy VI. We may actually be finishing it that day. On Monday will be Pyre. All at 1 p.m. EST. So that'll be it for now. This will be on YouTube by the morning. Thank you all for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And I will see you next time.